thoughts, opinions, and outlandish takes from the hosts are for entertainment purposes only. Sometimes we joke. Sometimes we get passionate. Sometimes we get loud. And yes, sometimes we might even get it wrong. But at the end of the day, we're just talking. Don't take us serious. We are trained talkers with zero accountability. Enjoy the show. Heavy as the Head podcast.
Man, y'all already know who it is, man. Heavy as the Head. We back in the building. We got Mr. Avion Prime.
Prime, baby.
You already know. And the special guest today is Mr. J Smooth. Mr.
J
Smooth,
Smooth.
baby. You know who I am,
up?
man. You know I'm Cognac Poppy, baby. And today, man, we're going to start off like we always do, man. We're going to start off with our toast. Hey, man, we got a question first before we take this toast, man. You know, it's
Toast.
pastors y'all supposed to be drinking, man?
Oh, wait a minute, dog.
Hey.
I mean, where in the Bible did it say drinking is a sin?
I was asking, man, you know.
Man.
But y'all
Amen to
cheers,
that.
man. Amen to that.
Amen
Cheers. Come on,
to
man.
that. Amen to that.
Jesus did turn water into wine, man.
That's facts.
Let's get it. You know you do at the crib, man. Like, follow, subscribe. You at the crib watching this, take a shot.
Heavy as the Head podcast. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok,
It doesn't
IG.
mean get drunk, though.
Facts.
Just, yeah.
Don't get drunk, y'all. Subscribe.
Hey,
Don't
know y'all
get drunk.
limit, man. You know y'all limit. You know we about to how we do. Start off every episode, man. Crown or clown, man. Clown or crown. We're going to start off with Rick
COC.
Ross. And Rick Ross started a debate online. I said it on Shade Room, man. The messiest thing on IG. He was talking
World star.
that
Got the moment. Just thinking.
oh man.
Already.
Is it lights out?
No, I
Already.
just
You heard the
pausing,
pastor
man.
said, don't get drunk, dog. You just need to slow your roll. No more
Oh
for you.
man. But the big
right.
boss Rick Ross,
The big
he,
what?
he sparked off.
Exactly.
Rick, I know that's this nigga his tag,
Dog,
man.
dog,
I'm the
slow
biggest
down.
boss
This
that
Rick
we
Ross,
seen this
man.
for.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
Yeah,
dog.
man. You look, I ain't even giving him that much, man. We got me and him got a little beef still
He's
working
the
out,
biggest
man.
boss.
But he basically saying if a
Slow down.
woman should put her career on pause if she dating a rich guy. He's saying because a rich guy got a lot of needs and wants, and he wants you to be around, you know what I'm saying? But he wants you to still get your education and do all that. But if you get with a rich guy, you should just put your career on pause and basically be there for him. So we clowning the crown on that topic. What are you talking about?
I'm going first?
Yeah, you going if I looked at you.
Yeah, this nigga Coke.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't think that is right.
So it's a clown, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna span on it?
You want me to span on
Yeah,
it?
a little bit.
Okay. I mean, come on, man. You're rich now, but what makes you think you'll be rich tomorrow? That's me playing the devil's advocate right
Yeah.
now. But let's check this out. Women, so you trying to tell me that everything she did to get to that level, you just gonna shelve it because you're rich? Nah, it doesn't work like that. Not even in the Bible.
Yeah, he said,
Right.
yeah, women who was 100% available for spontaneous trips and late night movies. So he's like, 'cause I'm moving, I'm rich, I could, come on, if I'm moving
I
the groove,
get
you
his
should be.
mind frame. I
you should be there with me.
It sounds like an intellectual talk, but that's not the truth. It's not facts. I mean, that's somebody just expressing his own opinion.
What you going with?
I'm gonna go with clown. It's who wants to be with who, because if the woman wanted to be with the man, obviously, you know, and he's saying this is what I want for my woman, then obviously she got a choice to make. Does she want to continue on her career? But I also think if the man's trying to be with the woman, if he's pursuing the woman, he should pursue a woman that is of his standards and in the lifestyle that he's living. He shouldn't pursue a woman that is of high financial, you know, status, you know, in his business career and try to change her.
Right.
Right? Like, I think that's wrong. But if she's trying to pursue him, she shouldn't try to change what he wants either. Like, she should understand, like, okay, if I get into that situation, his expectations of me is going to be a lot differently, and I have to make a decision before I try to pursue this. You know, do I want to do that?
Right.
Like, I think it all depends on who's trying to come into whoever's life. But a man shouldn't pursue a woman if that's where he's coming from and say, oh, yeah, you need to change all this shit up. Like,
I agree. I'm with y'all, man. I'm giving the clown too, because I feel like it is like, I wouldn't, if I was a rich dude, I wouldn't even want to talk to a girl that just, you depend on me 100%. Like, we tell girls that we want them to come with their money on job and all this, but now you hear Rick Ross tell them, like, no, I want you to put your stuff on the job, depend on me 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we should pick a lane. I feel like, baby, keep your job, have your hobbies, and I want you to be independent too. So it's like, that's clown shit, man. I feel like you shouldn't be shelving her, having her hide her personality, who she is, just to take a spontaneous trip with me. You know what I'm saying?
And like what Ken said, if I'm taking it from Rick Ross's perspective, I mean, nowadays there are women of all sorts.
Yeah, get you
There
get
are
you a girl that
women
ain't doing
who
nothing.
believe in that.
IG,
And there are some who don't believe in
There's
that.
some that
I say it all the
are
time.
looking for somebody to be that type
IG
of
is a
provider for them.
IG is a menu, man. You get any girl off there that ain't got no job.
IG.
IG is a shopping mall for girls that ain't got no job. You just fly out anytime. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move on to the next Crown or Clown, man. We're gonna go to Taylor's. Somebody said as Michael Jackson movie. This nigga fucked me up, dog. God damn, get off that nigga. Damn, dog, shit. Let the nigga talk for himself. Anyway, Michael Jackson movie came out this past weekend. If you've seen, go check it out. It's a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Like the dancing was good. It's like a whole little concert, man. It's like you reliving Michael Jackson life. I checked it out. Smooth. I know you seen it.
I watched it.
And it's good. So, but people online saying Taylor Swift catalog is bigger than Michael Jackson. We crying on account of that topic.
That's a clown right there. What?
Yeah, I'm with you, man. That's
It's
crazy.
Michael Jackson.
The king of pop.
I mean, that era versus Taylor's era, like two totally different eras. Michael's era, you literally had to write your stuff. Like you had to be that person to really even be out like that. And the kind of fame he got. Remember when we first met, I used to tell you Michael Jackson was a language?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, like when you travel, FYI, when you travel to any place and like you don't even know the language, two things you got to do: you will make friends or meet people. Get a soccer ball, you will make friends right away, or try and sing a Michael Jackson song, one of the songs that did good, like Human Nature, stuff like that. You will find somebody who knows the song and you can make friends that way. He is bigger than what we think he is. He's that big.
Yeah.
Now, Taylor Swift, I don't know. I don't know if everybody will know
Hey,
her
I know
songs
it's
like
called
that.
the Swifties.
Though she is big too, though. I'm not taking that away from
Yeah,
her.
she big, but she ain't never stopped the war. You know what I'm saying? Had a ceasefire for a war. You know what I'm saying?
Michael is something.
Michael Jackson get on stage for 30 minutes and stand still and have 30 people pass
passing
out. Hey man, Swifties, y'all come on, y'all know y'all just being a little delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the era and time is different. We got bundles now, packages to make your numbers look great. Like back then, you had to go out to buy the vinyl, the cassette,
You had to.
whatever. And he did all that sales, and he had his videos was done like mini movies, man. Just
Michael is untouchable. Matter of fact, I don't know any musician dead or alive right now that has attained the kind of height that Michael attained, as from my perspective.
Right. I would agree. I think Michael transcends just music too. I think, kind of like Muhammad Ali transcended boxing.
Kind of like that.
You know, Michael Jackson is more than just a musical figure. Like you said, you go into other cultures, other places, like he's a big deal. Taylor Swift to me is a big music artist. I don't care for like nothing outside of her streams, anything except for great music, right? But Michael Jackson is bigger than that. It's a cultural thing. It's a big deal when it comes to Michael Jackson. So I don't think Taylor Swift is even close to that.
Yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
a
Like,
whole thing.
regardless of what her catalog, songs and stuff is great and everything like that, but you can go to any generation, decade. Michael Jackson is just a huge deal. Even while he's dead, he's still in this conversation of being great. So,
like you said, I agree. So, hey,
what is that, Crown or
3 crowns, man. 3 crowns. No, 3 clowns.
Clowns?
3 clowns.
That's
Yeah, 3 clowns.
Clown
Yeah.
take, yep.
So, hey, that's it for the Crown of Clown. We're going to move on to our main topic. So, Rick Ross and French Montana is having a versus today. Tonight. So, people online saying, like, how they going they biggest songs, like, how they going to do it? Ross was beefing with Drake. He said, how you going to play those songs where most of your biggest hits was with Drake? People are asking him, is he going to do it?
It has nothing to do with that.
Hey, man.
That is his song, if it is his song.
It is his song. It is.
Yeah.
But like I said, like he up there talking about like he don't rock with Drake, like your biggest hits was with Drake. So like
Drake out,
they say
do your song.
it's basically gonna be a Drake. What's name? Because French Montana got hits with Drake, and Rick Ross got hits with Drake. So like it's basically gonna be like a mini
But you
Drake
know what?
concert.
All jokes aside, though, I think Rick Ross' catalog is bigger than
Way bigger than French. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, even way before Drake,
Yep.
he had
He
some
had
hits
that Port of
before.
Miami, that push that we talked about.
He had some hits before.
That Port of
so
Miami was fire.
I don't know. I think Rick Ross is going to take this one.
I would say so. Yeah.
I think so too, because French Montana got that one song with Sway Lee. What?
Unforgettable.
Yeah,
the
Unforgettable. That's probably his biggest hit. That's probably, I think that's number one, his biggest hit to the
man, I forgot that one.
Nah, he got Max B on the side too. You know what I'm saying? Max B out home.
Now, is it like artist to artist or
Yeah, it's just like they do their 20 song set
okay?
and pull up. You about to look it up? They hits 20 song sets and they just do their songs. Like like I said, Rick Ross got Port of Miami. Then I can't even think Rick Ross albums.
I mean, French Montana is Coke Boys, right? And
Coke Boys, but
he
he was signed with he was on the MMG. He was with signed
for real?
Rick Ross and Diddy.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So does French Montana? You think he'll get underrated because you think he could sneak some songs in there and then pull it off? He had some songs like with Coke Boys.
If that's the case, then Rick Ross can do it with Maybach Music too.
Let me see.
That's a whole different catalog.
French Montana. Let's look it up, man.
I think Rick Ross got this one.
Let me see. Unforgettable. He on Stay Scheming with Rick Ross. Ever since she left me with, I think, ever since she left with Max B. Pop That with Rick Ross and Drake. You know what I'm saying?
With Rick Ross.
No Stylist with Drake. I don't listen to Lockjaw with Kodak. Kodak just got locked up for drugs and shit. He got some songs, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't listen to French like that. But I know Ross got some hits, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ross got, like I said, that.
Every day I'm
hustling.
That shit
I actually
gonna
bought
go
one of his
crazy.
albums.
Crazy.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
right.
No. That shit was crazy.
Dog.
Like I said, when he did it, Summer Jam in Detroit, when he headlined it, that album I forgot. I bought that album.
But that hustling, he
Every
got
song on it was good.
Then he got I'm on One. He on that, like he got so many features too that he could drop. I'm on One, Money in the Grave with Drake, Aston Martin Music, Stay Scheming.
Mm-hmm.
Here I am.
That album.
That shit was fire. Blowing Money Fast. You forget about that Blowing Money
Yeah.
Fast, but I hope he was on that whole Lex Luger beat, producer. I'm thinking I'm Big Meech, huh? Larry Hoover.
Yeah.
Whipping work. Hallelujah.
Yeah, I think,
The Boss with T-Pain. I'm the biggest boss with you. That shit was magnificent.
That was my favorite. So back in the day when we used to rap, I tried to do a remix Magnificent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
I used to rap back in the day.
He did.
I think I might.
Smoothie.
I think French Montana might find one.
Well, he may win one round.
One round, but I think Rick Ross.
And maybe, and that's probably what the song was. His biggest hit was Sway Lee. If you got that MC, I'm MC Hammer. He got some hits.
Okay.
Man, Rick Ross got some hits. Though.
But his best. But if you put his best song, his very best song versus Rick Ross' best song, Rick Ross winning every time.
What's Rick Ross' best song? You think?
I mean, it's got to be like what, Hustling.
Blowing Money Fast.
That one.
I think every day I'm hustling. Like, yeah,
Ooh.
that one's got to be one of his best songs.
Too, though. That was a whole movement.
Stay Scheming was huge too.
He had features in that one.
Yeah, but his solo probably was like every Hustling or Blowing Money Fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he got that one song with Lil Wayne, John.
Ooh, John too. Yeah.
That shit fire.
Like,
I think
you
Rick
just,
got this one.
Song for song, number one song, number two song, number like all the way down the list. Rick Ross is just better.
Damn near
You just have to find the right song to play.
It may be a sweep.
Yeah, you're gonna have French Montana gonna have to find the right time to play a song, and maybe not play his best song up front.
It's not a fair version.
It's not fair.
Nah, not to me.
Not with French. Man, just trying to get money.
I don't
grab.
think their record sales or anything is really comparable.
It's like a money grab. Be honest with you, because
it's just two names
French
that you know of,
like,
but like catalog, it's not even close to it.
But then again, who would have been the fair verses for Rick Ross though? Thinking about it.
Good question. Jeezy.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jeezy for sure.
I think Jeezy would have been a nice versus.
That'd have been perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been a nice lineup between them two.
Jeezy, T.I. But yeah, I feel like Jeezy and both of them, that like Dope Man, Coke Boys,
that Dope Man era that they came up
Jeezy
in.
and Rick
the same
Ross, I
era,
feel like they've been perfect for
That
each
should have
other.
been banging. That should have been
What
crazy.
about French? Yeah. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I don't even know, man.
I don't know.
Like he just in that other tier.
He's like that D tier. Like
Those three dudes.
Migos.
No,
Who?
Migos.
They'll watch them too.
Travis Porter or something like that.
Nah, they
Nah.
he better. Travis Porter had like one hit, 2 hits maybe. They had 3.
So name 3 French hits then.
Oh man.
There you go.
A$AP Rocky.
I'm just saying.
Maybe A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky, maybe. Like I'm trying to find somebody in there.
A$AP Rocky or something. A$AP Ferg.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. A$AP Ferg.
Okay. All right.
I think A$AP Ferg probably to be like maybe J Rock.
Yeah, I mean, somebody in that lane, like, you gotta just find somebody. It's people in the French Montana lane. It just ain't Rick Ross.
Nah.
Rick Ross is up there with he not the best, but he up there with some of the best.
Some of the best,
Yeah, he up there. He
got his hits is just
he up because
crazy.
he was up there at the time. He was probably he
Right.
was up there with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rapping on.
He got a lot of music, man.
Yeah, he's got a
he
lot
can
of
pull it
hits,
from
got a
any-
lot of
I put him up there with
songs,
the. He was like he up there with the
and they
top
just straight
tiers.
bangers, like, you know, some of the best of the best songs out there. So it's
French
just
Montana
hard.
may have to rap with 2 Chainz or something.
Yeah, it's just hard to go up
And 2
against somebody
Chainz may
with
want
that.
2 Chainz will watch him too.
Yeah, don't play with 2 Chainz.
I like
man.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz had catalog. If you go back to Titty Boy era,
2 Chainz probably could go against. He probably will lose Rick Ross, but 2 Chainz probably could
he would lose to Rick Ross.
could be a good battle with Rick Ross.
No,
Who? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think Chainz.
Is Chainz even still doing music?
Chainz still doing music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He rapping
Oh,
with
yeah.
Larry June.
Oh yeah.
He be making. I think he made a song with Larry June. They think it did maybe a joint album or something.
Did it go far?
I don't even know. It has to be into that. I don't know. But Larry June.
Larry June.
Yeah, you know. Larry,
I remember.
It has to,
I remember.
the Larry
Yeah.
June. Hey, good job,
Okay. I am struggling with this.
Larry. Use your teeth, man. No Diddy.
Duh. I ain't gonna say that, dog.
No Diddy.
Because she said I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'll keep fighting it.
So this is another online little situation going on, man. So we choosing with. Hold on. First, I'll switch over. We choosing Rick Ross
Over French, yes.
sweep, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I got if French Montana play his cards right, he might win.
I don't think so.
round. But
I don't
mean,
see it.
He could put his best song against his worst song. That's what I'm just saying.
I don't see it.
If he play at the right time, he might win one.
Yeah, he got to play his best song against Rick Ross' worst song.
Yeah.
Oh, then all depends on the crowd too. You know what I'm saying?
The crowd too, his move versus Rick Ross move. I mean, you saw Dipset come in there kind of like
lollygagging and
Yeah.
beat, and they lost to the Locks. You know what I'm
Locks
saying?
badly.
Dipset had way more
Hits.
recognized songs.
Yeah,
They just
recognizable
rocked this-
songs and
they
stuff
rocked
like
this-
that, but
yeah,
they
Locks,
just-
the way they carry themselves, there
Locks
was a
just-
unit.
Yeah. Now, Locks, I think, had the better rappers and had
course.
with Jada Kiss, they had the better repertoire songs, but it shouldn't have been as lopsided as it was.
No,
It should have been very compatible,
Especially
or
with Cam on the team, like Cam.
very competitive battle, but it was not.
Because people was
like
listening to
it was.
Dipset way more
Yeah,
than
it
Locks. I know
was, but they destroyed them.
I know that's your lane, like Locks and shit, Chic Loops. But
The shows.
no, that's your lane. But like Dipset was crazy back in the day. Dipset, Jim
It
Jones.
was. No, they all, man.
All in, you know
It
what I'm
should have
saying?
been a very competitive battle, but it was just like, what is going on?
Yeah, all depends. If French know how to rock the stage, he probably could pull it off.
He could
for
pull
sure.
off something.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like they probably gonna at the end of this show they probably gonna do Skate Scheming because that's probably their best song together. They probably gonna close out with at their last song together. Ross do his verse and French do his verse and probably close out the show. But shit, we gonna move on, man. This to this Boston Richie and Tati situation. So Boston Richie is catching backlash after online discussion about Tati being allegedly underage during conversation interactions. Like he was dating her, I guess, when started talking to her, she was underage, maybe 15 or 16. I don't know. But people going online saying, man, he get a pass. You look at her, she was grown. So people was saying he shouldn't be looked at her like that because she was grown and she looked grown. But also, I feel like if you know the girl's age, if she tell you my age is I'm 15, 16, that should be the cutoff one. But he ended up dating her and all that other stuff. So he ended up putting a diss track out on her, and she started releasing these pictures of like she getting beat up, bruised, and all that. People saying he was grooming her. Then she also dropped out. I guess it was a text message thread. She bought this strap, and said, "Hey, I bought it for you." He said, "Come on over." So I guess now they saying he was getting pegged. So now some people saying like, hey, if it's between a man and a woman, it's okay. It's not gay. It's not a gay situation.
I don't think so. You gay. Like, anyway, who is he?
He's a rapper. Boston Richie's a rapper.
And the
girl, she was some like IG model.
Okay.
Yeah, but
And
he was
she
dating
was
her. He was
younger.
older. He was older, like 25 or whatever, and she was
Point
15.
blank is wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this. It's just wrong. She's younger. Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once you find out her age, everything should have cut off. Like he was on his, like
Now, did he know before?
she should have told him his age. I'm guaranteed she probably told him his age, but going on. But it's all alleged. I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in. You know, I'm seeing people comments on social media.
And his swing on the other side too. Hey, he got it going on.
So why are people using "she look grown" as an excuse? Like they birds on the ground together.
Nah, I see that line. I think that's one thing about men. I think
I see women saying it's women saying that.
say that too.
It's women.
It's just we find ways and means to justify our wrongs. Like if you meet a girl who is younger, you will know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Forget the looks.
Yeah.
Even how they speak, what they say.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
speak,
just
what
know
they say,
that.
yeah.
We know. But men try to find ways and means to. I'm still going
Yeah.
tap it anyway and then justify it by
Yep.
she look grown. I didn't know. You knew.
Yeah.
I don't care how you spend it. You knew.
Yeah.
I've been a man my whole
no
life. I know
excuse.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah.
For real, what you think? I agree with you though. He drank me.
So what happened with it? So did he find out and then stop messing
No,
with her, or
they was dating. He was
kept
cashing out on her. You know what I'm saying? Taking her trips. He was just being abusive. And she finally broke it off with him.
Yeah.
And he put that diss track out. And she coming out with all these pictures like you abused me and all this other stuff. You knew I was underage and all this other stuff. You still was messing with me. You like to get strapped, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's clown. It's he shouldn't obviously he shouldn't have been messing with her, man. It's age gaps for a reason. You know, these kids under a certain age, they minds is just different than somebody that's 25 years old, and he's taking advantage of her.
He definitely grooming them for sure.
Yeah.
We blaming should the player. Some people say the parents should get some blame, some of the blame too for letting their daughter go out with this older man.
There's a whole topic right there.
Why you here, man?
Yes and no. Yes, because as a parent, but see, let's check the parents out. How did they come up? You know, whoever the parents are.
Like how were they raised?
Yeah. What did they believe in? I mean, how was their parenting like? Where did they learn it from? So it actually goes way back, way before the parents, you know. I mean, nowadays we got people who trying to be friends with their children. You're not supposed to be. Now, are they friends with their daughter or are they parents to her?
Right.
I don't know the situation, so are they supposed to be blamed? Absolutely. But the parents themselves need counseling.
True, I agree, because like you can't be friends with your kids. And we see it all the times like this from like celebrity worlds, like parents that do put their kids in bad situations, and you hear stories that come out later that these kids was getting touched on because their parents was
in there
negligent. I'm stuttering. Negligent over I can't get the word out.
I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, over just not taking care of their kids, they see the money down sign. So they probably was on the parents like, shit, he a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It's all the money.
Sometimes
R.
too,
Kelly.
Real shit. Like I'm not victim
blaming.
I'm not victim blaming at all. But some of the parents are just grimy like that. Like
Sometimes too, though, their parents may be out trying to make money. Like a lot
True,
of parents are out.
Yeah.
True,
you know. But you know what? We need to do a spiritual segment one time, at least one time, because these things happen. It's in the Bible everywhere. See, David and his people went out to go fight the Amalekites one time, and when they were gone, the enemy came in and destroyed everything they had, took their wives and everything.
Yeah.
It's the same thing happening. A lot of times, parents are out trying to go find something for home.
Yeah, to bring
But
something
when
back.
you're gone, things happen because
happen.
there is no security at home now.
Right.
Could it be her situation? I don't know.
we don't know. We don't know.
So
Yeah.
it's deeper than
You don't know
what it is.
I think
You know.
if what we can assume, if we want to assume, and we have to kind of to talk about it, if we assume that the parents knew, I think it's wrong. You know, if we assume that they knew that over, I don't know how long the relationship was going on, but I think if it's going on for, 6 months, a year, I think at some points the parents realize my daughter is pretty consistently talking to or engaged in the conversations and activities with a certain male, right? Like, I don't think like once or twice, but over the course of a long term, if it was like something that went on for a year or so, they probably have come across this person. And I would assume that they didn't ask too many questions.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't make it too hard for them
They
to
didn't,
continue
yeah, just seeing them like
to keep going.
seeing him, yeah.
Yeah. And like to Jay Smooth's point, you don't know how, buried they were in other things to the point where they didn't have time to like, okay, who was that? He's a guy from school. Okay, whatever. And
She
then
could've-
move
she
on.
could've
You know what I mean?
been lying
Like
to
she
him,
could
too.
have lied to him.
Yeah.
And then they said, all right, whatever, and then kept it moving themselves. Like this ain't her first boyfriend, won't be her last, whatever.
Right.
You just don't know how much they dove into it. But if they did understand that this guy was famous and he's got all this money and whatever, and they were cool with it, then yeah, shame on them, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. But I know he had answered about the whole pagan thing. You didn't say nothing.
What?
It's like people saying now.
Why are you trying to
Girls
double
online
down on
saying,
I know.
Why
I see
you
what you're trying to do. I see
I'm
what you're trying
saying
to do.
girls
No, go
online,
ahead. Go ahead.
girls
Do what you're
online
trying to
so
do.
now saying like, hey, as long as it's with a girl, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. But you know,
It's never cool, man. And Dre Smooth said that pretty clear, and I 100%
Yeah, I'm just
agree.
saying, man, you know,
it ain't never cool.
and-
It ain't cool.
And this goes, see now, if I have to bring my, you know, my little spiritual thing in there, this goes against everything. For all you know, the guy will claim to be a Christian. I don't know.
Who was that?
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Boston Richie,
this
not
guy.
Boston Richie.
Yeah.
He probably could say he's a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but if he is, that's not something we do. that is for exit. It's not for entrance. It goes both ways for the man and the woman.
Yeah, yeah.
It just confused
You know,
me.
and it's outlined in there, right?
Yeah.
So it's deeper than that.
It just confused me though.
I love that.
It just confused me though, like how the ladies though trying to play this like, well, if it's it's straight as long as a girl doing it, but soon as you let them do it, and now they talking about soon as you do them wrong, now you up there
ain't
let me peg you in the ass and all that. Now they throwing your dirty laundry out in the street, and also like
I'm trying to experience stuff. They you know how they frame it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
spice it up, yeah. But I'm like,
whatever.
girls is funny, man. Y'all funny. Y'all woman is funny, man. Like,
What you think, Cognac? Is it cool?
No, I don't think it's cool at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's all. But I don't judge though. If you want to be freaky, you could be freaky. But I don't think it's cool.
We're not judging.
Yeah, it's not something I would partake in. But hey, Watcher, if you like it, hey, it is what it is. So you know, all right, Jay Smooth over here. Tell him, give me a little rundown about you being you're not a pastor.
Not ordained yet.
Just give a little rundown about
Yet.
I know you was here
like
before.
that.
We talked about you was from Africa, your backstory about that. But we gonna talk about you being into the spiritual world, talking, preaching to kids, and all that.
Yeah, it was one of those days. Went to the club. I think
That's what you want to hear.
it was point blank. You know, we would go to the club. We would go out from Wednesdays to Sundays or something like that, either Thursdays or something.
I remember them days, man.
But Saturday, Sundays, we were faithful. Look, it can be snowing, and we'll find ways to miss to go out.
Yeah.
But it was one of those days, man. We were in the club. I think it was a Sunday. I had just finished playing with the Sons of Levi. We went to a church. I used to play drums for church too. So we had just went somewhere to, you know, do a concert, and then came back. We went to the club, and I was standing there, man, and I knew it wasn't it. Something just switched that particular night. And when we came home, that was it for me. that joy left.
Really?
It literally left. And then I didn't right away, you know, start becoming a serious Christian or whatever. But I went through something 2019. And when I was away for a little bit, man, encounters. But that's for a whole different thing. And, these things, the spiritual things that people talk about is real. If you've not experienced it, you'll think it's a story.
Yeah.
So I had some encounters, and when I came out of it, that is when everything started, literally.
Do you ever miss like some of those? Like, obviously you don't miss it from like you sound like you're fully devoted and appreciate the life that you live as far as your spiritual life.
Mm-hmm.
But if there wasn't the contexts of the Bible and things like that, do you ever look at something that you used to do that you don't do anymore and be like, man, you know, if that wasn't wrong, I would continue to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that, we're spiritual doesn't mean we're still human. Right?
Yes.
You're still man.
I like that, yeah.
Like, let's say you're a pastor. You know how they call him man of God.
Mm-hmm.
You were a man first, and then the God part comes. So any pastor or whoever, a spiritual leader who claims to, that's a lie. Your flesh, your manly part will always desire the things that you used to do because your flesh is familiar with that.
Yeah.
It is the God aspect that kind of separates you from it. You don't control that.
Right.
But yeah, sometimes I look at it. I tell them sometimes, let's just go out. Like, let's go to the bar or something. Not that I'm about to go get drunk, but let me just go out and see what it's like. I really want to do it again. But not how we used to do it.
Right. I just want to sit back and observe.
And see something. And yes, there are a few things that I used to do that we have done some things, right? And I can't go back to that.
Yeah.
It is hard to say, how we always say, I will stop doing this, I'll stop doing that. You can't. Your flesh will not let you. Nobody can just cold turkey decide to stop doing something. It would take, you would need help.
Yeah.
And a lot, because I'm Christian, I would say God will have to help you. And how he does it, it is out of your control. He comes in, he does it, and the things that you thought you couldn't stop, it literally leaves. You don't control it.
Yeah.
It's a switch. It's a spiritual thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've got this question for you. So Scripture doesn't mention situationships, sliding DMs, or ghosting. So how does a believer maintain godly standards in an era where dating is built on convenience and endless options?
Ooh, that's a big one too. See, the whole dating thing, relationship thing, the Bible doesn't specifically talk about
It
them.
doesn't. Yeah.
What the Bible would do, though, will talk about holiness and purity. So holiness is you trying to stay, let me simplify it, connected to God as much as possible. It's all about relationship. If you have a relationship with God, there are certain things that you won't do. Because he once how you know somebody, you know what they like, what they don't like, you just become cool with them. Once you become cool with God to some degree, you will know certain things God don't like. So that, on the strength of that, it will push you away from certain things.
Right.
So a lot of the things that we do in dating, you will instantly know that my God will not permit this.
Right.
And the purity part is when it talks about fornication, this and that. But it's hard to have a relationship with God if you're not ready to.
Right.
You have to make up your mind you really want to get close to him. And once you do, that is when your journey starts, really.
Right.
It's not going to happen overnight, but it's step by step.
Yeah, I like that. I like that the thought of it's not. There's no rules on the dating aspect because the Bible really doesn't break that down. But there is rules as far as like being a decent human, being a God-loving person. You're supposed to follow in the ways and the footsteps of this person that we gave you an example of, and when you're out of alignment with that. You don't need to. Oh, you're lying to this person, or you're doing this to this person, or you're showing up this way, or whatever it might be. That in itself can align with things in the Bible versus the relationship.
Exactly.
And the confines.
So you will not find that. The only thing that the Bible is actually very strict about is marriage.
Yeah.
Because God is all about family.
Yes, He is.
So that is what He really outlines, and there are laws and rules for that.
Yeah, no, that's very specific to that. Yeah, exactly. I agree. No, that's great. I love that.
Yeah.
So all right. So we're told not to be unequally yoked, but is it better to be with a good person who doesn't believe or a believer who doesn't have their life together? Like, where's the line?
Is it better to be with a good person who doesn't believe in what God?
Yes, the same.
And out. Or a believer who's
not equally yoked with you.
And I think what he trying to say about that. Who
doesn't have their life together. I believe who doesn't have their life together. Like
that whole equally yoked thing, it's not how we kind of break it down to be. Now, are we talking about marriage or just dating?
Dating leading to marriage.
The dating part, okay.
Because I feel like we all dated somebody like you dated somebody. I know I dated somebody. I ain't gonna speak for y'all, but we dated somebody be like, you sitting there talking to this chick, like, damn, I know I ain't gonna be with her. Like, or you dated somebody that's not even the same beliefs that I had. Like, they be in spirit, like, believing that zodiac signs and rocks. And you sitting there
on a whole different level.
And you be like, this there, like, I know I can't be with her for a long time because this ain't what I believe in. But right now I'm just partaking in his activities. So I done before.
So the Bible asks a question like this: what has light got to do with darkness?
Right.
When you are not equally yoked with somebody, as far as we go, Christians go, and again, I'm not here to do no Bible debate about Christianity and this and that. We're not doing all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
They'll be in there.
Because we can get in there, but this not it right here.
Right.
But we are seen as light, and light has to deal with light. Mm-hmm. Once you bring somebody in, or once you're around somebody who is not light, let's say your darkness, and I'm not trying to demonize anybody. I'm just using that as two things can happen. It is either your light will overshadow your darkness, or it just won't work, pretty much. And so when Jesus will say, like, what has light got to do with darkness, it's just save yourself. Mm-hmm. I tried to date a Muslim before. I really did. Mm-hmm. Hardest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because we all believe in what we believe.
Yeah. I feel like you can see the writing on the wall. Like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, you a good girl.
So they knew you were a Christian, and you knew they were a Muslim. And when you guys were trying to date, was it serious or was it just like
I loved it.
Physical? Okay.
To me, it was.
Okay. That's who I think of it.
No. She had already.
Oh, okay.
Crossed over to Christianity. No, I tried. Nah. you know, it just won't work. Somebody will have to denounce their, and I'm using religion
that's what I would think.
softly,
Like somebody in coming together, if it was a serious thing, and we thought, you guys thought that it was going to be like this marriage type deal. Both religions have like views on that, and so somebody would have to be willing to say, I'll take the back seat.
We should do a segment like this and invite me, and we go.
We talking about it right now. We scratch the surface right now. They're gonna love it. They're gonna be having some questions.
It's just like scratch the surface.
It's just like, I don't know. You every day to a spiritual girl.
A spiritual girl?
But
it's like
the whole spirituality thing. Though, what kind of spirit?
Like the crystals type. We gonna talk about the crystals.
That's not. Oh, okay. I know those kinds.
Yeah, it's like
she's not a Christian.
Like she's not a Christian. Yeah, she like believe in the zodiac signs and all that.
Not a Christian.
And you like, and you talking to her like, if we gonna go farther, like one of us gonna have to like, you gonna come to church with me all of that.
Somebody got to admit.
Yeah, somebody gotta renounce that because you ain't gonna, it ain't gonna work. Yeah. And like in the long term, I just like if you end up have to.
Let me say it this way. So you know how we know it. We know the story about Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where was Adam when Eve came? If you remember.
I don't remember this.
Remember where God put Adam at in the Garden of Eden?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, so the garden, I'm not trying to break it down too much. Let's just say the garden is the presence of God, right? Because that was where God would come and meet Adam.
Mm-hmm.
When Eve came, Adam was already in the garden.
Yeah, he was already there. He was there first.
In other words, before you even be serious with a girl, trying to bring a girl in, you yourself, the man, you have to be in good standing with God. That's rule number one. If we're doing it the Christian way or the godly way.
Yeah.
A lot of men out there are lost.
True.
You're not even in the garden. You're not even with God. What makes you think that you can bring a girl in and you're gonna be that leader?
Yeah.
Or you a man who loves
That's
God.
funny. That's my next question.
A man who believes in God and obey God is a man who can love his wife and do according, like legally, they will love you unconditionally.
Yeah.
A man who doesn't know this kind of love can never love another person.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I'll prove it with scriptures and Bible and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even with real life stuff. But we don't have time for all this right now.
But it's good. It's good to talk about it.
Yeah, we got time. So you talking about leading. So in a lot of spiritual circles, men are told they are the head, but they aren't told how to carry the weight. Like, what does real leadership look like when a man is struggling financially or mentally?
Real leadership.
In the spiritual world.
When a man is struggling. And is this man like, you're talking about in a
general sense, like just what you mean? Like what
saying the man is the head, that's
head of the household,
that's for family.
Yes.
You know the role of a woman? When God first created the woman, he created Eve to be the helpmate to the man.
Yep.
That is key. For somebody to be your helpmate, I believe few things have to happen. A helpmate is somebody who is either stronger than you or at least have part of your strength. If I have 100-pound thing right here and I'm trying to lift it up, I can go call somebody who is 6 years old to help me lift up. They cannot.
Right. They can't help you.
So that's not my helpmate.
Right.
But I can call any of y'all or somebody who's even stronger than me. They can probably lift it up and put it on me.
Yeah.
Right. So a helpmate, how we see women thinking they are weak because the Bible said that's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have something going on for her to be a helper. Number one. A woman is at her best if she can help you. Mm-hmm. If you start a business and bring your woman in, I believe she will change it for you.
Yeah.
Like she will, because that naturally.
If you're with the right person. Yeah, if you married the right person.
They have that in them.
Yeah.
But the right person will have to bring it out. A lot of times they don't even know they will really help you.
Like I said, you got to be the right person too, though.
Yeah.
Because someone can tear it down too.
And once they do, yes. And then the whole thing about the compromise and stuff, when you don't have money, cool. The right person will understand. They will step up because that's a helper. Mm-hmm. Again, she could be stronger than you or half your strength. So the strength that she got, she will help you wherever you at and bring you back up.
Yeah.
You are still the head. It takes nothing from her helping you.
Right.
But you got to be able to accept that help if life goes that way. Mm-hmm. Sometimes men can't take it. Like they can't take.
Or they change and you know, we were talking about Klay Thompson last week and how he had like these different moods and stuff like that.
What happened to him?
You know Klay Thompson.
Well,
I know you live on a rock. So
go ahead.
You live on a rock. So Klay Thompson
though?
and Megan Thee Stallion, they was in a relationship. They divorced. Megan came online and basically said that Klay was cheating on her, alleged that cheating on her, and that he had a lot of mood swings. And like she was there for him through these mood swings and all that. And that's what basically Kim was saying. Like basically she was trying to be his helpmate through all these mood swings,
all moody and shit
that
like
stuff.
that. Yeah.
But she ended up breaking up with him because he told her that he didn't want to be monogamous anymore. that he was cheating and stuff.
Megan, just go find another one.
yeah.
So
He actually said that. Like he
We
don't
don't-
want to be
allegedly.
Yeah.
monogamous?
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
this is how the story came out that
'Cause Clay
he
never said
said that
nothing.
he didn't
Okay.
want to be in a monogamous relationship. He wanted to be
If
able
you
to have
really
other
said
women.
that, then yeah, Megan, go. No problem.
So a lot of people have like that church hurt or relationship trauma that makes trusting God or a partner feel impossible. How does someone differentiate between a test from God and a red flag they should run from?
See, it goes back to a relationship, man. That's key. Your walk with God starts with a relationship with Him. That's where it starts. Relationship, it's time. The price for it is your time. You will literally have to find time to read about God, His Word, pray, do all these things. It's time, and you have to keep doing it. The more you do it, you'll begin to know Him. And God is real. It's not a feeling or like
Yes, it
a
is.
thing we talk about. The Holy Spirit is real. He will reveal Himself to you. And again, some of your viewers, some of them may have had encounters. That's what it means. Your eyes can literally open depending on what dimension God is trying to deal with you at. Some
Right.
people, it is their ear. Some people will literally see stuff, and you will feel His presence. And once you get to have a relationship with Him, a lot of times these things, that is when it repairs. Because a lot of church hurt. I talked to a lot of, people who are no more in the church because of how church did them, or how church tried to explain things to them.
Or how church perceived them. Like they come in.
Yeah, you like this, you like that.
Yeah, come in like not the like like church got the standard.
don't
Everybody,
fit.
you don't fit their standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know
you
I seen churches
too much of a
have.
sinner too.
I seen churches run people away like off that. Like people tell them like I come to this church and they looked at me different. They was talking about the way I dressed and they just trying to find God.
FYI, that is not Bible.
The way you
That
dress.
is probably a church's own rules and laws. It has nothing to do
Tradition.
with the Bible.
Yeah.
Where do you think Jesus was when He was on
with
earth?
the whores.
That's where you find Him.
Jesus hung
You'll
with the
find
whores,
Jesus
man.
with the sinners.
So Jesus hung with the whores. So what's wrong with niggas hanging with the whores? I was playing. I'm good.
You were not Jesus,
I
though.
was playing. I was playing.
That's
I
the
was
whole
fucking
thing.
with you.
So,
The kid was like, hold on, nigga. Kid was like, I see kid with the head. I'm like, hold on, nigga.
Not only
You about to
whores,
take this?
I
Like,
rebuke you.
Not only whores, by the way. He
was in the casinos and everything, man.
That's in
No,
what we
but
would call
he
sinners now.
stood amongst
God
the
was
people,
hanging in the
right? He stood
tabernacle.
amongst the sin
He
and stuff.
came
He didn't have like some
specifically,
high
man.
regard
know
seat where he
God
never
was-
came down and talked
Jesus
to
was in the
anybody.
tabernacle with the pimps and the hoes. Should turn the water to wine.
that's how
Keeping the party going. What
If
y'all
that's
talking
how you
about?
want to spin it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jesus,
But
hey,
yeah,
Jesus,
that's the whole
we out of
thing.
fish. I got y'all. We need some more bread. Hold on, let me pull this magic trick out. Hey, what a
But yeah,
This man.
fucking with
back to
y'all.
topic,
Nah, I just fucking
back
with
to
y'all.
topic before
Hey, y'all want to
You
see a
funny,
party trick, nigga?
he
You
destroys
funny,
this.
man. That's funny.
No, I
A
grew
lot
up in the church.
A lot
though.
of
It's just-
church have their own rules.
They
I call
do,
it
they
the
do.
culture of the church.
They do.
And if
Yeah.
you don't take care, they make you look as if their culture is Bible.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people get. The
And-
culture is the culture. It has nothing to do
Yeah,
with the law.
yeah.
It has
That
nothing
is
to
true.
do with the word.
I see like
And if that makes them feel like they were respecting God because they dress up and everything like that, I mean, that's cool.
Exactly.
That's for
the
them. And
belief.
if that's their connection and that's
Yeah.
what they want to kind of do, that's fine. But I think that you can't point to scripture and say everybody needs to do this to be
Never.
Christian, like, or to be religious. Like, there's nothing backing that. Now, your own personal reason for doing it, if this is you showing your gratitude and whatever, do it. Do whatever it makes
And
you feel
man can
good.
only guide you to the cross.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is God Himself who shows you
Yeah.
how to move with Him.
And a lot of
agree.
people
And that is why I
feel,
say it all starts with a
and
relationship
I
with
said,
Him.
a lot of people
not
walked away
man.
from the church because they feel like they just being like judged extra hard, like just being,
Oh yeah, we were Josh too.
yeah, oh yeah,
See, we deserved it.
who?
Man, we used to go to church in the morning. He was in the choir. He was singing.
Oh,
Yeah.
was Cognac in the choir?
I was in the choir,
I
man.
would try
Lead
to say
Oh,
something.
I
lead
ain't
singer,
never
man.
seen
Talking
this. We
about.
got to
He
get
was
the
not a lead
footage.
singer.
Hey,
but he
We
was in
gotta
the
get
choir.
the
Hey, lead
footage.
singer.
We gotta get the
Number one
footage.
tenor. What you talking
And I
about?
would play the drums.
Okay.
And we would come home around 2.
And I was an usher.
We would rest for
So
a
you
little
was
bit.
playing the drums. He was an usher and singing in the Glee Club.
He was.
No, not the Glee Club, the choir. The choir.
Duh.
and
he
we
was
would
singing
go
in the Glee
to
Club.
club that night. Right after church, we will go to club that night. Now, we will practice on Saturdays for choir.
Yeah.
That Friday night, sometimes we go to the club, come to practice, like we reek of alcohol, literally.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the judgments that we got low key, we deserved
You
it.
ain't get no
Yeah.
more.
'Cause
My mom
we-
was the
we-
director,
we-
so you know.
the
we
mom
got-
was the choir director.
And you got
Hi,
pastor.
mama.
You was a pastor child too.
No, I was
Now,
a choir
dang,
director, son.
dog.
He grew up in church.
He grew up
did
in a
grow up in
church,
church.
boy. All this
I did.
drama, man. I see where it's
Yeah.
coming from now.
And like, yeah. So yeah.
I see where it's coming
Have
from.
you departed from the faith?
No, I still go. I go
Still
to church.
go
Yeah,
from time to time?
You see him stuttering, he's shaking and everything.
Time to time. I go to
I still,
I still go to church, man.
I'll
Yeah,
ask your mama.
yeah, I was there.
I still.
I was there on Easter.
Hey, but those were fun times though.
I went on Easter,
Said he
man.
went on Easter, man.
Man, we were rapping church and everything.
Yeah,
we would
just
make
put on
records.
shows, play.
I grew up in church too,
we
man.
did a
Y'all
lot.
boys don't know me, man, but I grew up in church too, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
yeah, man. So that's good, man. Let's go to Ask the Fellas to get these questions out from our people, man. So,
Yeah, man. Y'all do a spiritual segment. And
Yeah.
then I would love to do that. We can get like
Oh, we gonna-
really
I mean, we
get
can
in
prepare
there.
everything. Yeah, we
Get
got you.
scriptures out.
We got you. Yeah,
Get in there.
We can do that.
So ask fellas, first question. We only got 2 questions today. So fellas, I'm dealing
That's all
with
we
this
need.
girl that's talking. Hold on. Fellas, I'm dealing with this girl that's talking to me and another guy. I'm at the point where she should choose the other guy because if she choose me, I'm going to show her why she should have chose the other guy. Am I in the wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, buddy about to put her through the ringer.
He said she's talking to 2 people.
Respectfully, just
said-
walk away.
She's talking to 2 people.
She talking to 2
talking to him and another
guys.
guy. He know that.
He said, but he
So
said,
basically, if she
I'm
chooses
at the point
me,
where if she choose him,
I'm about to.
she said, I'm gonna show her why she should have
why
chose
should
the
I
other
choose?
guy.
Man, come on. Respectfully, just walk
Hey,
away.
buddy, Lord have mercy.
Just walk away, man.
Hey, do it for the
It's
game.
not-
Hey,
it's
you
not-
gotta
it's
do it
not
for the love of
worth
the
it.
game, bro. Hold on. You gotta do it for the love of the game, man. If she's wasting your time playing in your face, you know what I'm saying? You still sticking around. You gotta do it, just do it for the plot. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Some
don't
XP
Clay
points.
Thompson her. Don't Clay Thompson. her, dog.
She Megan Thee Stallion him, so you know what I'm saying? So it's like
don't Clay Thompson. Don't Clay Thompson.
you gotta do it for the plot,
I
man.
say
It's called
keep it
it's called
real.
personal growth. Everybody went through it. You know
I
what I'm
was just about to
saying?
speak about that.
It's part
I
it's
say
part of
keep it
personal
real
growth. It's kind of
up front, man. If you gonna say, hey, you talking to another dude, I'm gonna talk to other women. Let her know up front.
hey man. I say do it for the
I don't
plot.
even think he's ready to talk to other women. He just want to show her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
man.
focused on her,
come on,
man.
grow up, man.
I like
Respectfully,
I like
don't come
it.
for
I
me,
like
but
it. I like it. I love it actually. Low key. That's
you love
You just
it.
love the drama.
that's kind of that's some player
That's what
shit.
you
I want to
talking
see it.
about.
I want to see the results.
Self-respect.
You want to see the results? Come back to the
I want
comments,
to see how
man.
this. I want to see how
Come
this
back
turn
to Ask the
out,
Fellas,
man.
man.
You
Let
what
us know
I'm
how it
saying?
turned out, man.
I want
That's
to
what
see,
you're
man.
talking
You gonna put her through the ringer. Hey, man.
Be
you know what I'm
careful,
saying?
man. Keep careful messing with these chicks. Sometimes.
Yeah, man.
They get
Yeah,
the
that's
last
funny.
laugh.
That's funny. So the next question, he like, all right, what's up, fellas? I'm in a relationship, but I like to be in other chicks' faces. Like it's like a mental warfare I go through every single day. He's I love my girl, but I want to be in other chicks' faces. Call me childish, but call me childish, but one thing I can do is never grow up from being around these hoes.
He said, "Call me childish."
Yeah.
Well, you are childish.
Call me childish, toxic, whatever. But one thing I can't stop
Can
doing
I
is
be
being around these hoes.
real? Politically
Help
correct or
me.
not correct?
Hey, whatever you feel like.
Man, it's called discipline, brother. Discipline. At some point, you have to be disciplined enough to, stay away from certain things. And men like you, no disrespect, you're not even ready to be in a relationship if that's the
Right.
case.
If that's where you own, yeah.
If that's what you want, come on, go seek help. But actually, you don't need help. You just need discipline. Build boundaries, be disciplined. Discipline is not fun, but you got to keep at it every day until you become a better version of you.
Yeah. I think that's true. I think you got a lot of growing to do.
He says,
asking the
call me
fellas.
childish.
Call
So,
him
hey,
childish. You're right. He said
I'm not the
childish.
one who said it. He said
Yeah,
it.
he said. I know you're right. He said that, and I think
Look at the devil sitting here, but he said something
All right, it was
totally
like-
different.
that's
Totally
the. No, you gotta get on brand. I know Cognac gotta get on brand with it.
And
but
then I have a sister, right?
I ain't saying I
have
ain't
a
saying I
sister.
understand them. I know I'm not saying because I wouldn't do it, but I understand what you're talking about. Like I wouldn't. Me personally couldn't be me, but I know like
okay.
if I put my like I
Okay.
understand
yeah,
like why you would like it. 'Cause
really understand.
you've been Jordan your whole life, and all of a sudden you got to sit on the bench. It's hard. You want to be in the game. I understand it. So you know what I'm saying? It's like LeBron letting the game go. You've been running the game for 20 plus years. Now you got to
Can't let
just
it
sit on
go.
you got to retire, hang a jersey up, and you're like, damn, the game's still calling me. They need
It's
me.
called
And you-
discipline, man.
I understand it's discipline. You do got to have it. You got to have it. You ready to set it out with one chick? If not, just let it go. Just play ball out until you can't ball out no more.
You can't help it. I mean, you go outside, you see women of all sizes, you can't help it. I get it. But a disciplined man knows how to
And it feel
look
good.
and not
Maybe he just need
react.
that validation. I know it feel good just to be
For
feel
what?
like you. I'm saying for him. Now he's talking about others. God, I mean, but he like other women. It's like girls
Where you
say
getting it
it's just
from?
like other chicks like to take pictures. They doing it for themselves or the niggas. They like the other niggas validations.
If
All
that's
I'm
your
saying-
mindset, brother, you're
all
not
I'm
ready to
saying-
break up the relationship and just start again. Like, fix yourself first.
Yeah, go. When you get caught, just tell her you got to sit on that. You need to sit on the couch and talk to the therapist.
And when we have the relationship talk,
Come back because this is
we'll probably do. I like this one. We have to.
because I understand
Go
it.
into
I
this
don't
one.
I don't understand it, but I do know where you're coming from. Like I don't like it. I couldn't do it, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I ain't gonna even
Prime, baby. Prime,
I ain't gonna
baby.
even put it, but
Prime,
you just
baby.
understand, man. It's like the struggle is like hooping. Like just can't let the game go. I understand where you're coming from, man. Just putting your shit. It's hard, man. So that's heavy as a head, man. You know what I'm saying? We here
Jay
for episode
Smooth, man. We appreciate you out, man.
17.
Hopefully
Jay
this
Smooth
is
in
an
the building.
episode you can like and you can share with your people, man. We talked a lot about faith. We got into some of the usual heaviest to head drama, but
we was light on the drama,
We
but
we did touch on
I did
a
like
lot
the
of
whole. I like the whole what's the different term we did. You know what I'm
Faith
saying?
talk. I
Jay
like-
Smooth was on
I
my
did not
head
know
earlier
that
today
was
because
all
I was gonna
coming.
go.
Yeah.
Yo, surprised me with this.
I was
one.
gonna go a
But,
different way. Jay Smooth was on my head today.
I was on your
My
head, man. I gave you a hard
direction.
time
Kim's
talking
on my
about red
head.
pill and shit
Yeah,
like that,
that was
man.
on my head. So I'm
Because
like,
y'all
I'm gonna
niggas
switch it
good
up.
guy,
Because
Cognac.
normally y'all know how I get. You know my topics a little bit, just
Like and
little,
subscribe,
little
though.
messy, little shit
like
talking.
this.
But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like this.
I had to flip it up on them because man, they couldn't keep up today, man. I don't know what's going on.
Heaviest to head, man.
But them two fellas, man, I just want
Cognac
to hit
Poppy,
me in my
man.
DMs and we could talk.
Hit him up in his DMs. You know, it's gonna get wild there.
Hey,
But
man.
you know, we
Who do you
out
want to
here.
hit you up in your DM?
Out of the fellas, I'm gonna get some advice.
Okay.
Off air.
There you go, man. It's Pastor keeping all, even after the show, Pastor keeping it
We
on.
just gotta give some advice, man. Because you know, sometimes you gotta get advice from two different people. Like they can't come talk to you about certain things. They may come
Yeah.
to me. I may have to
I
talk
don't
to them
know,
better.
man.
Now, see,
He
these
said
advice is
It's gonna be good.
the pulpit needs to be monitored. Is what he's
pretty cool.
saying. You know, somebody got to audit the person that's doing the
You know what I'm saying?
pulpit.
You
It
need
doesn't
that's why
matter
you,
the
it's like
topic.
the heat of power. Like you need a youth pastor, like somebody like this guy, like our brother,
Brother
Reverend
Span?
Reverend Guy,
Oh, yeah.
what's his brother Vincent.
Brother Vincent, yeah.
Yeah, like him. You need somebody like
Yeah,
him that
yeah,
just
keep
talk
it
to
real.
that. Yeah, keep it real with you. Like they cuss you out in church and still.
In the name of Jesus.
Yeah,
We cuss you out in the name of Jesus. Yeah.
You always need somebody
But no,
like that to
it's-
keep it
it's-
real
it's
with you,
like
man.
that.
That's keep you in check, for sure. But yeah, man, that's heavy as a head, man. We love y'all. Keep on
Sure.
talking y'all junk. I know y'all gonna get
Thanks for
comments talking
having
about
me, y'all.
this.
I appreciate
and
y'all.
thanks you coming,
Pistons
man.
up
We
3, 5
appreciate it.
minutes to go, man.
Y'all got any last words to say? Go ahead, Jay Smooth. You got any last?
Turn quick as hell.
Yeah, cause I
Hey, stay blessed.
Oh, man, I forgot a topic. We gonna talk about it. Hold on, we ain't over yet, man. My bad.
the fuck?
My bad. We erased all that. But this boat, I want to
all
talk about
that?
the boat. The boat that's
What
what's
boat,
that?
man?
The hantavirus. What it's called?
Come on, man.
I want to talk about that,
Coronavirus?
man.
Coronavirus.
What is that? The hantavirus? How y'all feel about that? It's the hantavirus was out there out in the oceans on a cruise ship, and some people got sick. Would say that MV Honduras has people online debating whether infected cruise ship should even be allowed to dock, which they already had docked, and some people got off, and people are I guess in like some cases.
I have seen
That they're getting sick.
on TV, but
So I feel like y'all feel like the world is ready for another type epidemic like COVID.
Let them niggas dock, man.
They already docked.
Hell yeah.
They
let them
docked. Some
niggas
people got
man.
off, and they
I
was
see
a
how Resident
carrier.
Evil go, man. You gotta get ready.
I mean, get ready, man.
T-virus, nigga.
Another round of the PPP loans coming. You know,
Hey,
another round of PPP loans. Y'all be ready, man.
I guess we'll
Let them
see.
niggas
Holla
dock,
at me if y'all
man.
need y'all PPP loans.
Gotta get ready. Hey, you better stop, dog.
I'm just playing, man. I just play. I don't do
The
that.
Trump
man.
administration
I don't
ain't
do
playing
that.
with that shit, dog. They
Just-
coming after
just-
niggas,
go to
dog.
jail.
No,
Yeah.
see, people going to jail because they didn't give it forgiven. Them the people that's putting 20 people on they had employees and stuff. They ain't do it right.
How you know all that?
I don't know, man.
Hey,
I
how
just-
do you know?
I got ears to the streets.
Don't.
My
Hey,
ears
you
to
don't
the
want that
street,
digital
man.
track record, dog.
I don't
Listen
know
to
about
him,
it,
man.
You don't want that
All you
digital
can do is
track
look it
record.
up, man. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up.
Look it
It's
up.
public knowledge.
Why you looking it up?
Hey, it's public knowledge, man. Just get it forgiven. That's all you got to do. And you good.
Yeah, like these student loans,
I hope
nigga.
you're not drunk.
Never drunk. I've been a champion for years. But
Student loans, man.
what, student loans? Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I
Yeah,
can't
you
help
acting like the PPP is student loans.
Yeah, you can get that forgiven though, man. As long as you get it forgiven, man. It's good.
It ain't no forbearance on them bitches.
Before we go into how we talk
It is
about
a way for people. I'm telling you, it's a
you
way
know
to
how,
get it forgiven.
you know how we talk about the alcohol thing?
Yeah.
The whole thing about alcohol, as far as Bible is concerned, is that It's the drunkenness part of it.
Okay.
So long as you don't get drunk, and the reason why is that the sin happens after you get drunk. Back in the day, we would get drunk to go to the club, and that is where all of the stuff went down.
Okay.
Before we got drunk, we were normal guys.
Okay.
So a lot of times it's not the liquor or the drinking. That's why the Bible say do everything in moderation. Like he said, Jesus' first miracle turned water into wine, stuff like that. But it's not the drinking; it's about the effect that it will have on you. And so, if you look through the Bible, everybody who did something bad because of alcohol, it was because they were drunk. Noah, name him.
Yeah.
His daughters raped him and all this stuff. Alcohol.
Yeah.
He drank so much, he was drunk, and then now you're making stupid decisions.
Now my boy Samson, man, he used to have long hair and got a cut.
So normally, as a pastor, if a pastor's teaching, they will tell you, you know what, just don't drink. That's the safest way.
Yeah, because you can't control.
You can't control.
Some people can't control it, right?
Yeah.
Like
So
people go past 1 or 2 drinks. Next thing you know, they just drink.
And them type people you can't hang with. The people that can't hold their liquor get you in trouble. The ones that be ready to fight, be sloshing all over up there, groping. Now being now he the weirdo with the girls and stuff. Now like that's your man's. Now I'm the weirdo because he a weirdo, or the nigga that's ready to fight the whole club. We been there. Hey.
Definitely.
What you looking at over there? I know the nigga ain't looking at me. You looking at your homeboy like nigga.
And now we all in the fight. We all in the fight.
You can't hang with them niggas. Them niggas that can't control their liquor. That's what talking about you like that. You can't hang with them.
And it's not only alcohol. Matter of fact, even food.
Gluttony.
There you go. Okay.
I used
to remember stuff.
He remembered it.
Look, everything.
In the Glee Club, he was singing about it.
There was a Glee Club, boy.
He was singing about it.
Everything, if you overdo it, there is that sin dimension to it.
Yeah.
So you just have to do things in moderation. That's all.
I feel it. Yeah, I love it.
It's party in moderation too, man. Get your women in moderation, party in moderation.
Get your women in moderation? I don't think the Bible says that, but all right.
Yeah, we're going to baptize you again.
I'm just saying. I just got to make it lighthearted and funny, man. But yeah, man. But y'all be careful. Make sure y'all get that new virus that's going around. Stay safe.
Yo,
and
get that new Chris Brown album. Fuck the Ice
Chris Brown, Iceman coming soon, man. Iceman May 15th. We're going to be back talking about that for sure. Man, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. We love y'all. Keep doing y'all thing.
Mother's Day.
This y'all day. Enjoy. Don't be out there on Father's Day claiming that shit. But heavy as head, man.
Prime,
we out.
baby.